Do you spend hours and hours trying to find hotel award availability? Today we're going to review Max by Points. It's a hotel award availability aggregator site and see if it can save you time. In this video, we're going to review over a quick how-to. We're going to go over the pros and cons and give a couple of tips that we found. Stay tuned to the end as I'll be sharing an experiment I'll be running with Max by Points against its biggest competitor. Here is the website called Max by Points, the main page where you can select the 3 major hotel programs that it supports. They support Hyatt, Hilton, and Marriott. We can search by hotel names and you can select, for example, I can say Hyatt Place and Jose will find me the San Jose airport. One thing to note, for each of the hotel program chains, they will list hottest properties that people are looking for or searching for by kind of popularity. So you can click into one of the hotels, for example, Alila Ventana, Big Sur. This is a super popular hotel. You will see availability. Purple for suites, blue for kind of standard room rates, and green as the cash value. Number here is kind of the percentage of availability over the next 365 days. An important note that I wanted to highlight for last updated. This will show you when last kind of scan for this property. If you hover over this property, it says that not every single property is refreshed on a daily basis. So this is very important to note. If we want to do a quick, sanity check, they're showing that for February, their standard room rates for 28th to the 2nd, for the 28th to the 2nd, and standard room is showing. So we have a calendar view right now, and if you select list view, you can quickly look over very quickly over the next 360 odd days. This is a great way to scan through. There's 2 kind of major features that we have. The alerts, you can actually set an alert, and one of the important things is that it requires you to sign up through either your Google or your Facebook account with Max My Points, and you can set an alert for the hotel property that you're interested in. The last thing that I wanted to cover is pricing model. So here's the pricing model. They offer a freemium version for the entire public, and they have paid level tiers where you can get additional quotas, alerts, and views of hotels. Important thing is that the hotel detail view is limited to 10 per day. After you've used 10, kind of visited 10 different properties and views of them, wait another 24 hours. Pros and cons of the website. Instead of having to click week by week through a big list and kind of scan through to see which dates might have availability. In terms of accuracy of that data, the initial pain point use case, I think the Max My Point tries to solve it as best as it can. I think the alert features are nice to have. If you're interested in a very hot property and notifying you when that becomes available, it does help you a lot. And that's in terms of the cons, there's a couple of things I wanted to highlight. First, the UI, it is very rough. The page UI and the website could use a little bit of work. It's a work in progress. In terms of frequency, data that is getting updated is really dependent on the property that you're looking for. So hot properties, these are updated on a daily basis. I typed in Hyatt Place San Jose. That property hasn't been updated in the past 9 days. So make sure to pay attention on when the last update was. And then finally is the limit views per day that you have. I'm trying to look up a lot of hotels for an area and planning for a trip, and hotels might not be enough for you. And then the last item that I think you can note of is the accuracy of their hotel availability. So I pulled my Instagram following and I got a whole bunch of different data points. Tip number 1, sign up and unlock the alert features. Use the alerts for the highest, most important hotel that you're trying to hunt down and find availability for. And number 3, make sure to pay attention to the update field. If it hasn't been updated in a while, it's most likely not going to be good for your scan on where availability is in a calendar month. My final verdict, website is still early. Look for kind of quick availability, running an experiment. Use Max My Points against its biggest competitor. Plan is to kind of use it for several of the trips that I'm helping other people plan and myself plan. And if you're interested in the experiment results, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I hope it's helpful.